This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
This is the 7 a.m. Barbados Today update for Tuesday, May the 20th, 2014. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Good morning. Industrial action is looming against the state-run National Conservation Commission. General Secretary of the National Union of Public Workers, Dennis Clark, told Barbados Today last night that the union's technical committee will meet today to strategize on strike action. Clark says the decision follows a breakdown in talks with the NCC yesterday when a technical team comprising the NUPW, the Barbados Workers Union and the Commission met to review the controversial list of over 200 retrenched employees. Clark noted that even before the NCC workers hit the streets, the police first have to be notified.
We can look at it and we would determine where we're going to go from there. But obviously the matter is going to be referred to the Minister of Labour. That's what the Chief Labour Officer would do, because the Minister of Labour is still in the picture. It just simply that NCC failed to do what the acting Minister of Labour had put on the table for us to do. They just couldn't justify anything that they do, so that's how it ends up. Anything you do, you still got to notify the police that you're going to be out on the streets or anything. So we sit there and look at it.
A potential bailout for Barbadian students unable to pay the full tuition fees at the Cayfield campus of the University of the West Indies from August this year. The commercial banks in the country have established a partnership with the UWI and are offering special loan packages that can make access to funding affordable. Gregory Blackman, who's Manager of Sales and Business Development for Retail Banking at CIBC First Caribbean International, tells Barbados Today his institution is offering a customized educational loan.
The product is structured in a way that it makes the payments as affordable as possible for either the parents, the guardians, or the extended family, as well as the student, where during the period of study, the parents or the individual need only pay interest. It's their option really. And after they graduate, they have an additional 3-month grace period before they need to start making blended payments for principal and interest combined. And our product is flexible in that it gives the client also the option of determining if they want to pay both principal and interest from day one, but it's structured in this way so it's more affordable during the study period, that they can choose to just pay interest, and it gives the client up to 10 years.
Republic Bank's General Manager for Retail Banking, Waveney Nichols, says her institution is not only offering special student loans, but Right Start and Career Builder products which address the needs of those from childhood to the world of work.
We have a moratorium period, something maybe similar to the student revolving loan, which people are more familiar with, but much more attractive, where we will also waive principal payments until the end of studies. So that package is also available.
And RBC Royal Bank and First Citizens Bank have also partnered with the University of the West Indies and are offering specially tailored educational funding for tertiary level students with flexible repayment plans as well.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
On the regional front, Jamaica police are saying that most criminals are being funded by proceeds from abroad. Senior Superintendent Maurice Robinson says there are individuals overseas who are sending guns and money to support criminal activities in Jamaica. He says this is evident as many criminals are too poor to afford the weapons they own. He argues that this is why it's essential that citizens become active in their community, pointing to neighborhood watch programs as an example. Internationally now, radical Muslim cleric Abu Hamza has been found guilty by a New York court of supporting terrorism. He was accused of conspiring to aid terrorist organizations. The court heard that 56-year-old aided the kidnappers of the 16 tourists in Yemen in 1998 and attempted to build a terror training camp in Oregon in the U.S. The cleric, who was extradited from the UK in 2012 after an 8-year legal battle, denied all the charges. He now faces a possible life sentence. He showed little emotion in court as the verdict was read out, only answering yes when his lawyer asked him if he was okay. Abu Hamza came to prominence in the UK for his fiery sermons outside Finsbury Park Mosque. In one, he praised the September 11th hijackers. That's been the 7 a.m. update. Join us again at noon, but until then, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, and like us on Facebook to get more news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Stay tuned, the Business Minute is up next.
The Business Minute is brought to you by Signia Financial Group.
To my people out there working hard to expand your horizons, chasing a flawless dream. Keep your eyes on the prize and we don't look back. It's forward thinking, on to the new stuff. It's time to lay bricks on the foundation of your future.
Get set with Signia to be sure the world will be yours. Take you to exceptional, incredible new heights. And get set with Signia.
Signia, quality solutions for your financial needs.
This is the Barbados Today Business Minute for Tuesday, 20th May 2014. I'm Vic Fernandes. Poverty in Barbados is highest among families headed by women, which accounts for approximately 47.5% of all households. A new country gender assessment survey shows the rate of poverty in female-headed households is 19.4%, compared to 11.5% in male-dominated households and 15% in all households. The survey also reveals that as at December 2012, unemployment among men and women was similar. 7.9% of all males are without jobs, while for females it's 7.5%. The findings, which were presented at the Caribbean Development Bank yesterday, also show that women represent the majority of people who earn less than $500 per week, while their male counterparts are the majority of all income brackets of $500 a week and more. Barbados could be doing better than international reports indicate when it comes to the use of broadband and other telecommunication and information technology. This is the assessment of Clifford Bostic, Deputy Chief Telecommunications Officer in the Division of Energy and Telecommunications. Last year, Barbados was ranked 3rd in the Caribbean and the Americas when it came to ICT development and 9th in the world. Mr. Bostic tells the Business Minute, while he is satisfied with progress in the sector, he believes more could be done to include the vulnerable in the society, including people living with disabilities. Mr. Bostic made the comments as the island joined the rest of the world in celebrating World Telecommunication and Information Society Day over the weekend.
We believe that we still have a long way to go. We still believe that we still have to give the youth in our society the opportunity to be creative and use broadband services to show their creativity. And I think that's where the real development takes place. What we do today will impact on where we are in 5 years or 10 years from now.
As of December 2013, there are over 300,000 mobile subscribers and over 150,000 internet and fixed line subscribers. Mr. Bostic reports that growth in fixed line phones remains flat. There are over 270,000 people living in Barbados. Officials of the Pan American Life Insurance Group say they are comfortable with the level of regulations in Barbados and the rest of the region when it comes to insurance. As a result, the group's immediate past managing director and chief executive officer, Miguel Sierra, assured the company has confidence in the local market. As he addressed the official handing over ceremony to his successor, William Bill Schultz, at the Hilton Resort recently, Mr. Sierra acknowledged that the Clico fiasco had caused the tightening of regulations across the region, but he maintains it's a good thing, especially for policyholders. Meanwhile, the company's international senior vice president says he has not ruled out a possible merger or acquisition as the US-based insurance company seeks to expand its operations in Barbados. If you thought 1 cent had no worth, think again. The Queen Elizabeth Hospital is in need of millions of dollars worth of equipment to adequately replenish its stock. And officials there are not about to sit back and solely depend on generous donations. In fact, Chief Executive Officer Dr. Dexter James says next month the hospital will be launching its Add Your 2 Cents drive in an effort to collect 1 cent coins across the island to set up a special fund to aid in the purchasing of the much-needed equipment. On May 7th, the Central Bank of Barbados discontinued the issuance of 1 cent coins.
This is a drive towards setting up or the continued capitalization of a sinking fund for the planned replacement, the orderly and planned replacement of capital equipment at the hospital. So these cents will go towards that fund that will not be commingled with our normal operations, and we'll use that for purchasing the equipment that the Director of Engineering Services has cited. We intend to launch on June the 2nd and will run until December the 31st, 2014.
Now for today's financial tip. Every cent counts. You do not have to worry about saving hundreds of dollars each month. No matter how small the amount you put towards your savings is, it adds up. The important thing is to maintain consistency. That's been the Barbados Today Business Minute. Join us again on Thursday. Until then, you can get more business and news by logging on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribing to our e-paper, and liking us on Facebook. I'm Vic Fernandes.
The Business Minute is brought to you by Signia Financial Group.
To my people out there working hard to expand your horizons, chasing a flawless dream. Keep your eyes on the prize and we don't look back. It's forward thinking, on to the new stuff. It's time to lay bricks on the foundation of your future.
Get set with Signia to be sure the world will be yours. Take you to exceptional, incredible new heights. And get set with Signia.
Signia, quality solutions for your financial needs.